Director Doug as he spans the globe by sea, by land, and air to bring you the best of Figures in Action! Director Doug here at Tulare Sci-Fi Con 2017, and I am talking to
Jimmy Hunt.
Mr. Hunt. Tell us about what you've been up to in the past couple years.
I was fortunate enough when I was a youngster to be in about 40 movies, and I was discovered when I was 6 years old. I went to school about 6 blocks from MGM, and they came and they needed someone to play the part of Van Johnson as a young boy, and I guess I had the looks because I got the part, and I made 40 movies. And at the ripe old age of 14, I decided that I'd rather play sports in high school than make movies, so I retired. Since that time, I've had the typical teenage years in high school, you know, with the hot rods and girls and sports, and then went to college, and then went and joined the Army. I was in the Army for 3 years, stationed in Germany. I was with the Army Security Agency, which is, well, now we call it the NSA, but we intercepted and broke code. I met my wife in Germany, brought her home. We have 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Right now I'm enjoying retirement.
Well, you've done it all, and tell us, we've got a lot of great posters here. Tell us about some of the favorite roles that you've played.
Some of the favorite roles, well, let's see. I played in a movie, Mating of Millie, which was with Glenn Ford and Evelyn Keyes, which was really a good little movie. And Cheaper by the Dozen with Clifton Webb and Myrna Loy, and then the sequel to that, which was Bells on Their Toes. I played with Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, and let's see, I guess all of the big actors in Hollywood at the time either played their son or someone like that. Ronald Reagan was my father in a movie. But the movie I think that people still remember me from is a movie called Invaders from Mars. And it was my first and only science fiction movie, and because it became a cult classic, I still get requests for autographs, and that movie was made in 1953, and I get requests for autographs from all over the world. As a child star, it was sort of like I took my little lunch pail and I went to work each day, and I went there and the director told me what he wanted me to do, and I had memorized my lines, so I tried to do what he asked me to do, and then I'd keep coming back with my little lunch pail to do my job. And so after a while, it became a lot of work, especially making Invaders from Mars. We made that movie in 3.5 weeks, and normally it would take probably, a couple months to do. But it was a low-budget film, and it became a cult classic, so it's one of the top 5, the 50s genre science fiction movies of all time. So it was fun to do. Again, I'm glad I made the choice to get out. I didn't have any bad experiences in the movies. Like you hear a lot of these child stars are saying, it was terrible, and their parents and all kind. My parents knew nothing about movies.
Well, maybe that was the secret.
Oh, that's what there was. I mean, yes, we were naive. We went along with what was going on, and like I said, I got out when it was right to get out.
Well, we're sure glad you got in and that you stayed and made history and an icon yourself. And now that you're supporting the Central Valley here in the San Joaquin Valley, it's just an honor and a privilege, and we thank you for all your service in many, many ways.
Well, I just want to let people know that I am now a resident of the San Joaquin Valley. About 10 years ago, we moved up to Bakersfield. I grew up in West Los Angeles, and we lived for 30 years in Simi Valley, but eventually we're in Bakersfield and we're loving it.
Well, welcome. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity.